Rightio. Hello, everybody. Just going to... Oh, look, really. I had already done that. And it didn't...
We've got Dee on Facebook and Sandra on YouTube.
Hello, Sandra. Hello, Dee. How are we all? How come I said hello, everyone, on YouTube?
Because I'm commenting through StreamYard because this computer won't be able to hold up StreamYard and YouTube together.
Okay. Just going to share this in the Creative Family group. We've just got a couple of things we have to do at the start, unfortunately. Share it in there. Oh, just going to put it in a couple of other places. Can I open now? Hello, Jason, Joanne, Chloe, Debbie, Tanya. Oh, look, Jason got happy mail today. Awesome. And Tanya D, this was a request from you. So before we start, this is what we did this week. We made a double easel card. So this week was Mermaid Wishes Week. So we made a double easel card. These videos are on the YouTube, on my YouTube channel or the store's YouTube channel, and in the Creative Family group. And there's a couple of kits left. There's not many left. So we made the double easel card and we made the double page. So it was double week. Just going to pop them up there. And tonight we are making a mini book. Well, it was a mini booky cardy thing, and Tanya D sent me the pictures a little while ago. Same day she sent me those pictures, Tanya M sent me pictures of sort of the kind of thing she would like for memory canvas, and we did the memory canvas a couple of weeks ago. So hello Sandy and Mary, hello Pam and Lorraine. Oh look, Debbie got happy mail yesterday too. Hello Lee. I'm pretty excited too, Tanya, now I know what I'm actually making. Hello Robin and Beryl. Hello Diane, hello Marie, Tash and Beth. So today I thought, because I had these pictures, I don't know, yep, that looks pretty cool. It's like a cardy thing that you could put I would put photos in it. So cardy booky thing, that's what we call them, a cardy booky thing. Cardy booky thingy. Interesting concept. When I went to look and see if the design belonged to the French lady whose pictures they were that Tanya had found on Pinterest, I actually found out that it's called Maze Book, and there's millions of videos. Well, not millions of videos, but there's lots and lots and lots of videos, and it's been around for a really, really, really long time. So I don't think I need to acknowledge anyone other than the fact that, because I couldn't find the French lady's name in any case, even with some serious translation stuff. But yeah, mine's not really going to be like hers. A little, but not a lot. I didn't watch anyone's videos at all. The French lady, you got to pay to watch her video. But I didn't watch anyone's videos because I just looked at it and went, oh, I think this is the size it's going to be, and I think this is what I'm going to do, and that's what we're going to do. And that's what I do. So if you send me an idea, I'm actually not going to find the measurements. I do have, Yvonne has sent me a picture of a never-ending card, a never-ending Christmas card, and there are measurements, but someone's told me the measurements are small. So I think I'm just going to make my own up and then, yeah, make up my own card. But yeah, so I'm flicking through the islands. So it's called The Islands, the collection. And it's in lowercase because it's about the 2 islands I grew up on. So I grew up on one island and we had a holiday home on another island, and they are the inspiration for everything on these papers in this collection. And I was very small, so hence why it's all in lowercase, because that's what we used to write in when we were little. So yes, it is about the islands that I grew up on. So I've grabbed the papers. I've got like paper 4, paper 6, paper 1, and paper 3. And then I also grabbed these vellums. So I've got one from Getaway, one from Mermaid Wishes, which we did use this week, one from Out and About, and one from Cottage Garden. So I thought they might go. And then there's the Fussy Cut vellum from the Islands. The Islands Creator Builder. The Happy Birthday Dolphins pack. I think I grabbed 2 of it because it really inspired me. I think we might definitely use that. The 2 different sea life things packs. Can't remember what they're called, but this one's sea life and this one's
Summer Fun, I think.
Summer Fun. That's the one. I've got gold and silver, matte gold and matte silver letter stickers. I've got a couple of surfboards, which I thought I might definitely use. The whales, which was one of our very first colour cuts after the butterflies. By the Sea that we use this week. Turtle, and a few different flare ups.
The whales are that old that in the computer system that we use for cutting, they're known by their code. And not
they're known by their code, yes, because they're not known by their. They're not actually known by their name. So we're going to use craft as our base, and I think we need to really get stuck into it because, yeah, our mini book tonight is a maze book, and amazing, it's got 1 million cuts in it. Hello, Michelle. I love the Islands 2D. Hello, Di. I think that's a yes from Tanya M. Or hello. Hello, Deborah. Yeah, it's awesome paper. Hey, Joanne. Hello, Robin. Hello, Diane. Hello, Chrissy. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But yes, so it was the same day and I got 2 different Tanya. The 2 Tanyas, or 2 of the Tanyas, sent me special requests. So we're going to do lots and lots of cutting, and Naomi John is going to put it up in the banners, and she's going to have the banners open in a second because we're starting, and she's not going to have time to peel. Come on, girly girl. So what we're going to do, hello, Cheryl.
I'm just getting the YouTube video now.
Oh, here we go. Is there an issue with YouTube? Oh, no. I don't think there is an issue with YouTube. Sandra is on YouTube. Hello, Cheryl. Hello, Karen. And hello, Karen. How many of you are there? Oh, 36. That's pretty good. Okay. We used to get 72 plus watching videos, but
we were in a lockdown.
We were in a lockdown. The whole country was. Okay, so what we're going to do, are you ready?
Is that Robbie?
Rightio. So the first piece is going to be 5.5 inches by 11.5 inches.
And that's from Buffalo Carters.
Yeah. I'm using like a 225 GSM. Oh, look, I've got fluoro pink on it from my thing. So this one here, this is the only one we're going to do something with before we do anything else. We're going to get our scoreboard. Sorry, I have a whiteboard there with the list of things I've got to finish designing, and my deadline is fast approaching. So we're going to score this one at 5.5 inches and 6 inches. That is going to be our spine of our book. Yep. So my cardstock's 225 GSM. Yep. So there we go. 5.5 inches and 6 inches. There's something. Now you could ink all of this, but I'm not going to because we don't want to be here until 4 in the morning. As it is, I don't know how we're going to go. So that's our cover.
We've gone over to acronyms, by the way.
What the hey? BC, what's BC mean?
Buffalo card.
Just put craft.
Oh,
Just put craft. Right. So here we go. Because anyone coming along later is not going to get that. So now we get to put that piece of kit away. You may choose to use it later, but I'm going to choose not to. Now we're going to make our pile of paper. Now I am sure there is possibly a better way to do this. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Mine's fine now. It was blurry momentarily. Hello, Desley. How are you?
Refresh it if it's blurry.
Yep, just pull it down. And then you got to press play again. Because mine stops playing. Mary's not blurry. And Tassie and Karen's not. And Karen's in Sydney-ish, New South Wales. Karen's New South Wales. Where is that? Yeah. Okay, so you ready for the next one?
Yes.
So now we need 2 pieces. So we need 2 pieces that are 10 inches by 5 inches. So I'm going to cut the 10-inch piece. And I'm going to cross cut and cut 2 pieces that are 5 inches. I would just say, don't say craft pieces 2 and 3. I would just say craft equals 2 at 10 inches by 5 inches. Okay? Make it easier on yourself.
That was easy.
No. Craft hyphen 2 at 10 inches with the inch marks by 5 inches.
Okay.
And then that's it. All you got to write. Okay. So we're ready for the next one?
Yes.
So now we need 2 pieces that are 9 inches by 4.5 inches. Got 2 bits of that. So then we need a 4-inch by 8-inch piece. And then we need a 3.5 inch by 7 inch. Then from our scraps here, we've got a 3-inch wide piece. So we've got a 3-inch by 6 inch. We'll make that 7. And then we need a 5 inch by 2.5 inch. Don't throw any of that out. We'll be able to use that. And we got left with a big piece. Rightio. So we've got all these pieces. We've got this big pile. And it's, see, they all, let's flip every second one so you can see. If I flip every second one, you'll be able to see. So see? They go up in size. Okay, come back. So let's just fold them all the same way. And just so our cover, we've got the more brown on the outside and the more yellow on the inside. I'm just going to treat it like it's 2 different colors. So we're going to put the brown on the outside and the yellowy color on the inside. So we're going to fold them all in half. So that whole pile, we're just going to go through and fold it all in half. And this is why at the start we made our spine on our original piece. So when I said fold them all in half except for, you didn't do that. Hello, Di. Rightio. So let's fold them all in half. You could, if you want to score them in half, you could score them in half. I'm just going to fold. We don't want to be here until after midnight.
Sure.
Yep, I'm positive. No one wants to watch me or listen to me waffle on until after midnight.
I might be in bed by that time. Yeah, don't put the bell on.
No eights. No, there's no eights tonight at all, Tanya. I'm not going to do eights. Great, as long as you want to. Oh, thank you, Dee. Have you all marked a calendar for next weekend? Next weekend, you're going to get to watch us create a lot. I'm talking a lot. A real lot.
Next weekend, we need to
Can't tell you what it is, but you're going to see us a lot. You're going to get sick of us, Redshaws. So, we've got all these little folded cards. Lots of little card bases. Not. That's why I thought it was a card, I think. Yeah, it looked like a card. We've got all these little guys. So, on the back, one side of every single one side, we're going to put tape. And we're going to put a bit of tape. Oh, actually, no, stop, move back. Just let me hold the phone. No, back up. We're not doing that. Do not do that. Do not put tape on the back of every single one.
Do I need to put those about?
Tape yet. Don't tape yet. I thought it would make it easier, but I thought about something else I thought of today to make it even cooler. Rightio. So we need to build this baby. So the gist of it is it builds like this. It builds like that. And see how, because we've done it the way we have, it all looks the same in the middle. And then this all. I don't know about that. Now, okay. Do we want pockets in it? Do you think you need pockets?
No.
Naomi says no.
As instruction person.
As instruction person, she does not want pockets. I think it needs pockets. Maybe we just make 2 pockets.
Marie says that looks complex. Good
No,
enough.
it's really easy. I'm going to make it, missed a piece or 2. We'll see if it goes together.
They're saying yes to the pockets.
Instructions are very good on the screen. Super excited for next week. Next weekend sounds exciting. I have my work Christmas party next weekend. Oh, no. It's okay, Sandy. It's not for one day.
It's for multiple.
We are not doing one day. Just, okay. I'm going to give you a hint. So next Friday is Black Friday. And then the Monday after it is Cyber Monday. But we're not doing Black Friday, Cyber Monday like everybody else does Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I don't, yeah, you can take down the no tape it yet thing, Naomi. I don't know if you've missed much, Chloe.
I like my
Yes, it's married to pockets. Pockets.
Yes, for pockets.
No, I not think so. Sandy. They're awesome. Yes, pockets. Sorry, Naomi John. Let's just do 2 pockets. Okay. So let's get all our bits together. And you've got 2 of the really big one. So we've got 2 of the really big one. So let's put 1 of the really big one aside. And then we've got 2 of the one that's just slightly smaller. And let's put 1 of them aside. So those 2 are put aside. And then we've got our cover. And then let's put the cover to one side. And then we've got our 6 pieces. They get smaller and smaller. So these 6 pieces that are all different sizes, we're going to tape 1 outside edge. 1 outside. So we're going to tape 1 side once it's folded up. So let's do that. This is going to make life quick and simple and easy, apparently. In my head it does. I'm using 24mm tape. I'm going to burnish this because I need it to stick. So I'm going to rub it with my bone folder, my Foley tool.
How would you type this instruction up?
Tape 1 of each size. Only 1 of each size. On one side. 1 outside side. One side of each. Of only 1 of each size. So we don't want to tape our duplicates. Naomi got some cool shorts and a workout top today from the sports store, and they are printed with ice bobos for when she goes to the gym each morning. Yep.
Yes, they're pretty cool. Sorry, I was just laughing because Diane G. That's what
Yep.
I think I'd rather tackle this project than the two chests of IKEA drawers I bought this week.
Yeah. This is going to turn out real. This is going to be simple. I think it's going to be simple. I probably should have watched someone else's video, but I don't do that. I don't watch other people's videos of how they make stuff. I wonder if other videos of making this maze book are complex or not, but I'm trying to make it super simple. That was actually Yvonne's request the other day was, please can you teach us this in a simple manner? For the one that she wants me to teach.
Mary said had the twin grandson last weekend, and this will be ideal to make for them with their photos from the day out because they were at the zoo.
Oh yes, and you could use on Safari. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Dee says that she loves eyes. Well, where's what Dee like? I just got
I
them
know.
because they're funky.
They're pink.
And they're pink, and I don't really have. I've been running in denim shorts at the gym. Apparently, that's not.
It's not
okay.
cool.
Not cricket or something. I don't know.
It's not cool. She's not in with the crowd.
No.
Radio. So we've got all these with tape on them, right?
Oh, just 1 minute. And Guy says that she's on 232 pages.
Oh wow, that's really cool. So I don't even know if we're going to get to decorate this beast.
I could decorate it for you tomorrow night.
Right. What? So you don't have to come up with something for tomorrow night?
I am looking for suggestions, by the way, people.
Rightio. I'm thinking that this is going to be awesomeness in the contrast stakes. Yep. Look at that. I'm thinking that. Let's go with that. Okay. Let's keep it simple. So let's get our choppers out again. So we've got a piece. I'm going to start with, we've got paper 4. So paper number 4 from the islands. Don't look at the back. We're going to use the timber. We're going to cut a piece that's 5 1/4 inches by 5 1/4 inches. So, and then we're going to cut. Do you want to just do a really long piece of this? A really long banner?
Probably. Just tell me how many you're gonna.
Well, we're cutting 6.
6 that are 5 1/4 by.
No. They're all different sizes.
Right, hit me.
And then we've got a 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 inches. Then we've got 4 1/4 inches by 4 1/4 inches. Then I see a pattern. And then we've got 3 3/4 inches by 3 3/4 inches. And then we've got,
Let me guess it. 3 1/4.
yep, 3 1/4 inches by 3 1/4 inches.
Sign me up for the extra.
And then we've got 2 3/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches.
Is that all of them?
Yep. Then we're going to cut the innards out of all 6. Let's check we've got 6. 1, 2.
Are they wanting to know if they got tape
3,
on the largest folded ones as well?
5. Yeah, only 1. On 6 pieces, you put tape on 6 pieces, but only 1 of each size. Because remember, we put the duplicates aside. So the 2 that are duplicated, we put 1 of each of those aside. So we're going to have 6 pieces. We're going to cut the innards out of them all. Let's put this over here on our pile of scraps. So that's 1 piece of the island's paper number 4, Naomi John, for your equation. Naomi's building a kit as we go. So we've got where'd you lose it?
I dropped it.
On the floor?
Yes.
Well, how about you hop down and have a look for it? Get Noah to,
I've looked everything.
well, get Noah to bring his phone out with a torch. Amelia's currently doing a 500-piece puzzle she decided to start this afternoon. It's of an artwork that someone's done. She got it for her birthday. I was kind of avoiding it, but school's nearly over, so it's okay. There's no more homework, I don't think. Oh, maybe there is homework. I think she's just skiving off from doing homework, actually. We usually don't do things like massive big puzzles that are going to take a week to make or a couple of days of solid making to make. So this is our innards we've got. So that's really good. So then let's put tape on the back of all of these. So by removing the middles, we're going to reduce the weight, especially if you're going to give this to a little person, because you don't want it to be so heavy that the child can't lift it. And it also reduces the cost because you've left with leftovers that you can use to decorate or use on something else. And because it's double-sided, look, your leftovers have got dual purpose. We might even use some of these leftovers. So we've got a lot of pages to decorate. Don't know if we're going to decorate them all. Let's just be brutally honest. So I'm thinking I'm going to have my wood paneling going all in one direction. So if you've got a directional print, you've got to think about that at this point in time or in a minute when we put the tape on, about making sure that you, get it all going in the one direction as you open the book. If you were doing like a ribbon tie closure, now would be the time to put the ribbon, like stick your ribbon in here and then have it hanging out this end here. Okay?
Dee says I'm quietly freaking out that my baby Luca is starting high school next year.
I know, Dee. How exciting. I think it's exciting that Luca's starting high school. You are going to love it. He's going to do great. Rightio. So I'm going to put my timber going across. And this is our cover. And we're working on the right-hand side of the inside of our cover piece. And you know your cover piece because we scored it. It was 5.5 inches by 11.5 inches. So I want this to be sort of even the whole way around. I want to start off sort of straightish. So as we work, we're going to work with the biggest piece in the pile. So we've got a pile of frames here, of mats. So these are our mats for our pages. So the next piece after this, like when we get to the next bit, it's going to be the biggest mat we've got left. So as you go from piece to piece, it's always the biggest piece is next. Okay, so this is my biggest page. So it's going to go on here. So as we work through, we're going to go from biggest piece to smallest piece. I'm really trying to make this as simple as possible. And I know this is scary, just peeling all this off, but roll in the bits of tape that are overhanging. Hold it like this. And I'm going to stick it in the middle there with an even border around, with the flap going down. So the fold's at the bottom. So this first one, our first page is on and the fold is at the bottom. So it folds down. So we're working on the right-hand side of our cover and the fold goes down, down. So then on the bottom of this, because we're working around in a spiral, should be called a spiral book. It's a spiral. We're making sure our timber goes across. Well, I am. So we're going to tape this piece to the bottom. Yeah, probably the neighbour's cat's hungry. Neighbour's cat's looking very thin. They got a new cat, so.
Another one's been kicked out.
Another one's been kicked. So let's stick this on with a nice even border. Here's Palpatine. Name's actually Bella. Sorry, Sylvia. We call your cat Palpatine. So we've stuck that one down there. So we're going to work around our spiral. And then we're going to find which one of our little pages is the biggest in our pile. And it's this one. This one's our biggest. And when we put this one on, it's going to open as a card would if a left-handed person made it, like Noah. Noah makes his cards backwards. He can't understand why everyone wants their cards to fold like a right-handed person. He thinks that they should just accept a card from him folding backwards. Even now at 16. But that's okay. It's his creative right. He has an art award now to show that he has the right to his own creative license. So opening this way, opening out to the left. I'm going to stick this down. You know what we needed to do up here? Needed to burnish that on because it is structural. This is potential. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible, but it's still over-engineered, just so you know. So this is opened out to the left. Rightio. And next, let's get our next biggest piece of frame. So it's this one. This is our next biggest piece. And it's going to pop here. So let's stick it in there with our timber going across. You will tell me if there's any comments, won't you? Because everyone being very quiet, stressing out.
I've never said fair call.
On what?
For Noah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think any of his friends would care because, you know, I think they think it's great they get handmade cards from him. He wouldn't give a handmade card to the girls, to the boys, only to the girls. Rightio. So let's get our pile of base pieces, of cards, and this is our next biggest one. We're going to go upwards with this one. You could actually zig and zag and make it a letter or something out of it. You could, you know, zig and zag and make it really long, but we're doing the traditional spirally thing. So we need it to open up. So this one opens upwards. Did they find the puzzle piece? Or they disappeared?
No, Noah said
So we're opening up. Up.
have a helper.
Have it open.
Karen Hunt said concentrating.
Yep.
And Chloe's trying to catch up.
So our next biggest piece is this one. So it's our next biggest one. Our pile is getting smaller. So we're just going to turn back a little piece. Don't forget to make sure your timber goes across. This is one of those projects where I'm going to say, so like, you know how normally when I make a card or I make a book or something, I actually don't stick a lot of things together until I've got them embellished and designed and all that sort of stuff. No, this project needs to be stuck as we go. We need to stick this one together. This is too much of a disaster in the making if you don't stick it together as you go.
Right.
I can see the potential for this to be a complete and utter unmitigated disaster if it was not stuck as you went. You need to make this base.
Okay, so Mary says for a 5-year-old word, spiral will be a safe option.
Spiral, yeah.
And you kind of lost Sandra with the sticking.
Oh, sorry, Sandra. Oh, yeah. I noticed you had got in knife blades when I went in.
Yeah, I've dealt with that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a look into it tomorrow. I've got myself a little note.
We had cherry when I ordered it. Actually, we need to look at that because I didn't order cherry because it's on the stand.
Yeah, come on. Clean teeth.
Just give it
Okay.
a comment and then come in, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I just bought what was not in the stand the other day, in the ink stand. So I need to check that. I thought cherry was in the stand, and that's why I didn't buy it. Okay, so Sandra's not having issues with the. Oh no, you have lost me. Oh, okay.
Yes. Robin said this is definitely one for watching you make it and then making it on the replay.
Yeah, possibly. It is. I think it's probably a good one to have just a dud one in your stash that you can then measure and copy and write all over instructions. I don't know where Sandra was at when she said that. You need to take down that thing, Naomi.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, have you? No, you haven't.
Oh.
Really, really.
I
Okay.
take down notes. I've done that.
So far what we've done is we're going with the biggest blue piece and then the biggest card, and the first one flips down. So the first one we stick it on flips down, and then we've got the next biggest blue piece and the next biggest card, and it flips to the left. So it opens to the left backwards. And then we've gone with the next biggest one, and it flips up. And then we used our next biggest one. So this is the the fourth largest or the third smallest. And then the one on it is going to flip to the right. So I'm just going to my pile, and the biggest piece I've got left is the piece I use next. You know what I mean? So the biggest piece in your pile at that point in time is the piece you're going to use next. So we're going to have this one that it opens to the right. So it opens how a card should. I'm going to stick it on there in the middle. And burnish it. So then after we stick one on, we just leave it open and it's the surface. So this then becomes the surface, this flippy bit, that we're going to stick to. So then we do the same thing again and find our next biggest frame. So it's this one's the biggest one. Just gotta peel these off. Just peel them off this time. That's probably a bit wild actually.
Oh, no. Peel that one out.
Making sure that my timber's going across. Maybe I shouldn't have just peeled it off. You could actually stick the cards to them. Just trying to get this straight. Like you could actually go and stick them like this. But I think that's going to be a difficult thing because it runs into the problem if your blue piece, like my blue piece is directional, that's going to be a real big issue. Actually only writing the instructions and you are still going quick. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sandra. So the next piece is flipping down. So the next one flips down. So remember we're going around and around in our spiral. So we're going to stick that on there.
Just one thing for this. You must have a lot of writing for a birthday card.
Okay, so this one flips down. And then the next, so on that open piece there, we're going to stick this little frame on. I'm going to stick two sides to start with. The mat seems to look smaller. As it gets smaller, it looks smaller. Amelia had swimming carnival today. Tell she's not a fan of swimming because she didn't do fabulous. But that's okay.
I didn't get a ribbon.
Intense swimming school, here we go.
No,
They don't.
no swimming school.
Yeah, intense swimming school. So this last one is opening to the left. So we're back to Noah's way of making a card, flipping backwards. I'm going to stick it on here. Now, if you were to put it and it was going in the wrong direction, it's okay because it's individual. So we fold that one up, and then this one, and 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 close our book. So we've got a little bit of space with our 1/2-inch spine, but by the time we put some pickies and a few bits and bobs in here, I think we're going to fill it. There we go. Naomi just used the rodeo analogy with Amelia. It's not Omi's first rodeo. Holy dooly.
Not with having a little sibling.
Not with having a sibling that does not want to go to bed. She was up very late last night because we were at awards last night. So we're going to put this little guy here. And we're going to put this little guy here. And they're going to be pockets. And you all just said, oh, Paul.
What? Hold up. I'm confused.
What? Hold up. What?
Where did these two pieces of curve come from? When we cut them?
No, they're the two that were duplicated at the start. Remember we made 2 of this one and 2 of this one?
Oh, Mary.
Remember those?
We could have just kept them off.
But they wanted pockets. And I wanted to make extra flippy things. No, she says. By the way, my daughter's not particularly happy with me right now, people. I wonder why. Well, there we go with that one there. With white wood this time. We do white wood next? I think so. Yeah, let's do that. So we have a piece of paper number 6. Or should we do, yeah, let's do paper number 6. I need 3 timber papers in this range. It's one of the psychotics. Oh no. Yeah, let's do paper 6. It needs to contrast. Paper number 6.
Okay, 1 minute. Some of us are still, recuperating from the last batch. By the fact that you only do pockets.
Let's use the end that's got the barcode on it. If you're using the same as me. You ready? So we need a piece that's 5 1/4 inches by 5 1/4 inches.
I've had the same measurements as last time.
No.
Sure, so the next one's going to be 1 before 3/4.
Yes.
Oh, I'm also running so I know what we're doing.
And a piece that's 4 3/4 by 4 3/4.
And then is it 4 1/4?
Yellie's here to say goodnight, Mum.
Okay. Oh, you're right. Oh, you've got food on your face. You've still got gravy on you. Don't pick it with your hands. You've still got gravy on your hands. You've been doing a puzzle with gravy hands?
No, gravy face, not hands.
Yeah, there's gravy on your hands.
Yeah. Good night, hello, goodbye.
Right.
I like
You
to
need
see-
to go and clean your face,
I
clean your
like
teeth.
this
Give me a
gravy.
kick.
Oh yeah, I do have gravy.
Yes, you could.
Go and wash your hands, wash your face,
You
and
did
clean your
notice
teeth,
that in the
please.
mirror. I cleaned your teeth.
Well, they need to be cleaned again.
Well, she's not letting me touch
Ah,
her head.
stop. Ah. Ah. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to stick the 2 pieces of light coloured timber on. So we're going to take them. We're not cutting the middle out. We are not cutting the middle out of these.
Does that need to be an instruction?
Don't cut the middle out of the 2 pieces of pale grey timber. Do not cut the middle out. Otherwise, your thing in your pocket won't slide properly. Right. So we're going to put the big one on the left and the little one on the right, because the big one's not going to fit on the right. A nice even border all the way around. Okay. Put that aside. Let's talk these guys. Okay. So on one side of each, we're going to do a U shape and the side that's not going with tape, a strong tape like red tape, the side with the fold is not going to have tape along it. So we're going to do like the top and the bottom and the cut side, but not the folded side. So the folded side is not going to have tape. Scissors there. Oh gosh, she's arguing with him.
I would go.
He's not even saying a word. She's actually having a whole argument with herself. Dear. So we're not sticking these down yet. We need to do some measuring. Now, if you're using Couture Creations red tape, your measurements will be the same as mine. So this is the fold and there's no tape there. So down this bottom cut end, I'm going to put another row of tape as security. I'm just putting another row here just for extra security. So the cut end's got 2 rows of tape. The folded edge has got no tape. Okay. I can still hear her. Whatever it is, it's a long-winded explanation. So I use the last row around. Right, so now what we need to do is we need to burnish that tape to get any air pockets out, because it's actually the air pockets in it that might help it let go a long time down the track. Because it causes
where Amelia put a school bag name?
oxidization.
And
Science lesson as well as an engineering lesson here tonight.
whatever.
So the folded edge has no tape. Rightio. So let's get our craft scrappy bits out. Oh, that's not big enough. That is. No. That's acceptable. Okay. So I'm just using the scraps that I have available to hand. So this one's going to be 3 inches by 4.5 inches. Maybe. Let me have a look.
And what's this for? Is this for the pockets?
Yeah. So one piece is going to be 3 inches by 4.5 inches. Because I'm being a super Scrooge and not cutting into my big piece I've got left over. And then this one is 5 inches by 3.5 inches. There we go. So we're going to keep dipping back into this scrap pile we've got over here. Rightio. So let's flip this down. So this is our book.
Sandra wants to know what with your red tape is that you're using.
Oh, 1/4 inch. Sorry, Sandra. 1/4 inch red tape. So we're going to get both of our cards. And we're going to sit both of them. Even though only one's going in this pocket, I'm going to sit both of them over here. So this is our cover. This is our cover. And over here to the left, sort of centered in the middle, we're going to sit both of the cards. And the purpose of that is so that they can create enough width for the pocket. So then we're going to remove our tape. Don't go all the way in because we don't want to stick the cards in the pocket. Making sure our fold with no tape is over here near the edge with our cards. Going to sit that on with a nice even border. Keeping the cards in there. Let's leave the cards in there and let's burnish those cut edges. Then our big card goes in there and see, slides in really nicely because we put it together with the card, with the two cards in there. So that's going to go there. Then let's get both of our cards. Let's make sure that this big one fits in there. Just. So let's get both of our cards and bring them over here. On this right hand side. So this middle piece here. Make sure this looks good. Yep. So I'm going to remove our tape. So I've tried to center these so that we don't stick them down with our tape. Rightio. So no tape on the folded edge where our cards are. I didn't see anyone do this. I didn't see. I only saw pictures of about 3 or 4 different maze cards, maze books. When I worked out it was called a maze book, I just went, oh, well, there you go. That makes kind of sense. But we've got the opportunity. We've got cardstock left from our sheet. Like, we've got cardstock and we've got paper. Well, we probably didn't, but this just means that we just get a little bit more bang for our book. Yeah, I know they stick out, but who really is worried about that? You could have had the fold at the top and had them out the top, but sometimes it's nice to just have them out the side. So there we go. That's where we're at so far. And they're not exactly identical, but they're out of scraps. So let's look at our book so far. So we open it up and we got a pocket here. Rightio. And then this opens up. And then we flip down to, let's just flip down first. And then got a pocket here. And a little flip out here. And then we're going to turn this to the left, up, right, down, left. And there we go. And it's pretty full. Okay, I hope that helps. One didn't freeze, but that doesn't mean anything. This might be one you might need to watch a couple of times. Okay. So let's get our scraps from this piece.
Paper full.
Yeah. got our paper 4 scraps. Oh, dokey. Let's have a look.
It's not exactly how I would describe the situation.
So what we're going to do is get our inner pieces. That's not good there. This one will work here. We're actually going to get our inner pieces. We'll cut out of the middles. And we're going to hack them up and make them fit on things. I'm just going to sit it there for a moment. And then this one will fit on maybe. Maybe that one will fit on there. And then this one will fit on here. And then this one. It's not going to fit. But that is. That's going to fit. And that's going to fit. Nope. But that will. Okay. Oh, and that'll fit. Yeah. So that's a piece that'll fit. So got all the bits that are going to fit over here. So all the pieces that are going to fit on something are sitting over there, ready to go. What's the time? 7:37. We're an hour in. Rightio. Who thinks we use dolphins? I think we use dolphins. I had to make someone a card for their granddaughter and design these dolphins. She wanted dolphins. And she wanted, it's official, you are my favourite granddaughter. But I made it into a pack with, yeah. Hence the happy birthday dolphins. And does this stuff sort of go with the dolphins? The corally stuff? Okay, we're going to make it go. We will make it work. Sorry, I'm just... Oh. Nope.
Di and G says the dolphins are spinning in a spiral.
They are a bit. It's pretty cool, isn't it?
And everyone can't wait to see what the end of it looks like.
Oh, dear. No pressure.
Never.
Never! Yes. What if we put it on blue? Yeah, let's put a piece of the blue from in here. Rightio. Okay.
Beth's officially named the card.
Flipper. Gotta be careful. Remember the last time I used this pack, the glass got deleted without notice. Okay.
And Ronnie said love it on the dark blue wood.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Deal again, we'll come around again. Everyone ready for round four time?
Okay, so from the blue timber, we're going to cut a piece that is...
This paper for you.
Yeah. We're going to cut a 5 1/4 inch by 5 1/4 inch piece. And from the same piece, from that, we're also going to cut a 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 inch. Yep. And then from the other end of this piece of was it paper 4? We're going to cut a 4 1/2 inch strip. And then what we're going to do is we're going to remove the coral so that we get a 4 1/2 inch by 4 1/2 inch of just water. There we go. So the 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 piece of the blue timber, we're going to cut the middle out of it. So this is 4 3/4 inches by 4 3/4 inches. And we're cutting the middle out of it. And then the 4 1/2 by 4 1/2 of water, we're going to stick to that. I know it's not a lot of contrast, but it doesn't need to be a lot because we're then going to put our It's Official, You're My Favorite on here. We're going to go till, I reckon we go till 8:30 Queensland time.
Deborah says this might work well with whale watching photos. It definitely would.
It definitely would work with your whale watching photos when you're
And then Diane G has come up with our slogan for the card.
What's that?
No one you see is faster than he.
There you go.
Can't even got a name.
It's official. So if you can't find the video on Sunday, it'll still be on YouTube. See, lucky with that other class, I was outstandingly efficient, unlike most of the time, and I downloaded it. Let's put this It's Official thing on foam.
We need 2 pieces of paper form down, don't we? Yes.
Paper 4, we need 2.
One we need 6. We need 1 of, and we need birthday.
Pack of Happy Birthday Dolphins.
I'm pretty good at making this kit thing now.
I need 1 to go. Okay, we're going to wait and see what we've got left. Who we're going to put where. So the big piece we just cut, the 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, is going to go on the front cover. So let's do the front cover. So let's cut a 5 by 5 piece of paper number 6. So 5 inches by 5 inches for paper number 6.
We don't need a new sheet of this one, do we?
Nope.
5 by 5.
Yep. And then let's cut the middle out of this piece of paper 4. That was 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. little strip. Not big enough. So if you forgot to put your ribbon in earlier, your ribbons in, you could put them in now. So you would stick your ribbon on the front and the back, but leave it sort of loose here on the spine. And then what you would do, or if you wanted it to come over and wrap around and tie here, like wrap around, you would stick your ribbon across the back here, and we can cover the back to cover that up. I think that's up. I have this thing about looking at paper and deciding which is up and which is down. Yep. No, I'm not weird at all. And yes, I am combining different timber papers, and I'm okay with that. Probably should be going right to the edge here. She'll be right. Oh, you should see some of the stuff that I packaged today. Oh my gosh.
Peace and Joy is going to blow.
Yep, and I've been so busy manufacturing Peace and Joy stuff that I haven't been putting it in the retreat group, and I'm really naughty. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I made like 6 white outline things, by the way. Oh.
Yes, Naomi's done some pretty cool stuff too. We've designed some awesome stuff. So we're going to go happy birthday.
Got this tag team business down for a time now.
Not really, but we'll get there.
Yeah, it's the first Ranger kind of done. Hey, Mum.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think at the end of next weekend we could have like a day off?
No.
It's very fast.
Emphatic.
I just got flying.
Because we're not.
What if I mysteriously wake up one morning sick, but I still go to the gym and then I disappear for 6 hours?
Nope. No, no, no.
I'm taking that as a maybe.
Nope. Okay. So we've got this one with a bit of seawater on it. And we're going to trace a circle. And it's a 3-inch circle. It's a 3-inch tape center circle. And yes, I traced it on the front. I know that. And I'm going to rub the lines out. And I did it on the front specifically so I knew exactly where it was going to be. I am going to rub the lines out.
So it's a 3-inch circle. You're definite about that?
Yep. Tape circles are 3-inch circles. I'm sure of it. Well, Express It tape is.
He's laughing at me in the comment section. I've got to try.
We're not going to get a day off until, I reckon, the 28th of December.
I suppose I'll explain on the 25th, but that's because we'll be cleaning up for family to come
We've still got a video on the 25th.
Oh, that's right. Teaching classes. Hey, that starts on the 1st, by the way. Classes.
1st of December, yep.
Yeah, let me just get my link. Here we go. 1 minute.
Art by Marlene Advent Calendar. Classes start.
We're a bit nuts. We do one every day.
We'll do one every day for 25 days.
That's a bit of a me. I'm pretty sure last year I called my mum. I told Mum on the 25th of December. But we were never doing that again.
And then on the 26th, she goes, oh, I wonder what they're going to have next year.
But very... what can I say? I don't...
We're lunatics.
Obviously, I'm not a fast learner.
No. Okay. So we've got water in the middle. She is. And we're going to put our water in the middle. Going to sort of center it. Our circle, our 3-inch circle. Let's use this. So I'm going to glue my happy birthday down. Trialing the, oh geez, it came out. Couture Creations. It's slightly thicker than Dimensional Magic. Couture Creations 3D Crystal Accents stuff. It's meant to be a Dimensional Magic alternative. It's pretty good. The bottle's really hard to squeeze. Just you've been warned.
Do you want me to put a link up to that one as well?
What's that?
The
Yeah, you can. I'm going to say it's a bit thicker than Dimensional Magic. The bottle is a lot harder to squeeze. Glossy Accents is just the same as Dimensional Magic. I don't know if that's the angle I had that on. It has got a safety catch on it. Safety cap. Oh, geez. Oh, you got to go down to the river.
That's probably easier to use in an applicator bottle.
Yeah, I think an applicator bottle is going to be a goer. I'm going to put foam behind the bigger dolphin with flowers. And then I've got this leaping dolphin here. Gotta watch what I say.
Nothing like being censored.
And then let's see what we've got left. Oh, I like that one there. I like it. It's very simple. You could put more on the front cover. You could add gauze and flowers and some bling. But we're gonna do a 2-hour class. I'm gonna challenge myself. Okay.
Oh, do you want me to tell you how much time you got left then?
I just looked. I can see. Rightio. It's in here. Let's do. We're going to add the shells. We're going to go beyond the blue. We're going to add shells and then a picture. That shells. What do you think? Can we have shells with dolphins?
Yeah.
Or not?
I'm going with a yes.
Does everyone think shells or more wood? Maybe, actually no, we'll stick to our 2 timber papers we've got. Let's see if we've got enough. Probably not. What's everyone think? Should we add shells? Or we've got this other timber here. Maybe we add this other timber. It's for another colour. Behind wherever there's a photo. Actually, why don't we do this? Do that. Everywhere there's a photo, we're going to put paper number 1. What do you think, Naomi? I think everywhere there's a photo, we add paper.
We're getting
What about two?
the timber. They want not the shells.
Yeah, I think I would. I'm going to add a 3rd timber. Psychotic, I know. I'm going to do it everywhere there's a photo. Okay.
The island paper one we're doing now.
Yeah, we're going to use it. I'm going to cut 2 pieces. So 2 pieces that are 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. Let's go from this end with the barcode.
4 3/4.
Yep, 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 inches.
You don't want any centimeters. And are we doing anything else after that?
Yep, we're going to cut 2 photos that are 4.5 by 4.5.
Oh, no, the same piece.
Oh. There we go. So these 2 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 inch pieces, we're going to cut the middle out of. Because we're going to use these scraps later on. As we spiral down to smaller pages, we are actually going to go through and use the middles to save paper. So it's only the big stuff that we've got to cut. Got a bit of a mess. Might have to do a clean up in a minute. Sits the end there, isn't it? Tomorrow morning we'll have a weekly roundup from the store. And don't forget, tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Queensland time is Naomi John's mixed media class, because we were at awards night last night at school for Noah. Now, you know, pretty impressed. Quentin and I have bred a bunch of musical artists. They're all musically talented, the kids, and they're all, which they get from Quentin, and they get the art side from me. Maybe I should have put that one on the other side. Yep. Just going to match it up so it goes right. Outer shop classes next week for some super special kits. Don't know if I'm doing Monday. I'm definitely doing Wednesday with some awesome grade 4 kids. So I'm going to have fun doing some watercolour. Put a bit of tape in the middle. So far we've got 2 photos. Can you keep a tally of photographs, Naomi John? Please, pretty please. If we get time, we'll decorate that. Okay.
Pam said you should be very proud of your family.
Kids are doing great. Okay, so we've got this piece here now. This is still paper 1. I'm going to cut 2 pieces that are 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 inches. Actually, we're going to get another piece and we're going to cut another 2.
Oh,
So
it's going to be 4 of those.
Yep, there's going to be 4 pieces that are 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then to sit on those, we're going to cut 4 photos. We're going to have 4 photos that are 4 by 4. 4 4-inch by 4-inch photos. So even if you just like scroll in the middle of the page, 4-inch by 4-inch photo goes here. That one's not quite 4, but it'll do. Let's just say that's going to do. Let's just. These are left from an art project, Naomi's. There's a lot of these pieces of black cardstock.
The art project didn't exactly go.
Sorry?
The art project didn't exactly go to plan.
No, but it looked better without it. Okay. So the 4 pieces that are 4 1/4 inches by 4 1/4 inches from paper 1, we're going to cut the middle out of those. So you've got 2 pieces of paper 1 now, Naomi.
2 pieces of paper. Okay.
Yeah. And we've got 2 pieces of paper 4, don't we?
Yeah.
Put a bit of tape in the middle of each of those. I am trying to work at a pace. I'm very, very sorry. I want to try and get as much of this done in 2 hours as we can. This is when you think that, oh, a tape runner would be really good, but we used to get there was one tape runner, but we do get one at the moment that works really well. The Express-It one works really well for the heat. Well, mostly. We used to use the red 3M ones, but what's the matter? Oh, dearie me. Remove that person. Remove. Sorry, Naomi John's just removing the scammer or the on YouTube. Really? No, don't report them. There's no point. Right. Okay. So we're going to put, I'm going to put 4 of them. So we're going to put sort of one here and one here. So I think if we put different ones, make sure they're 2 different ones. I'll put that like that. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to put the 2 that I've got with lots of blue on the top. One's going inside and one's going on top. And then these 2, one will go here and one will go here. So when we get down to this spiral portion, we only have 2 faces to cover of that size. We have the front one and the inside one because the other face has got another size on it, another little booky size. So let's start. So let's go back up here. This front piece here is on the right hand of the open front. It's the front of our flippy thingy. I know what I was going to use in this book. I was going to use a piece of Peace and Joy.
Oh, well, do you want a cookie? Or sorry?
Naomi wants me to show you some of the things she's designed for Peace and Joy.
I'm very proud of my cookies. Actually, we can show them the car because the car's not going ahead.
Oh, yeah, that car's not correct. That car's going to be a freebie.
Let me bring over my car.
We're going to do something here in a minute.
I made 2 sizes of this car. I'm pretty sure I can fit one.
Sorry. I just like looking at things when they open. So these are the faulty cars. Can you see what's wrong with the cars? There's no doors or windows. Is what it is. They look pretty awesome. She's just going to edit them on the weekend. They take hours to make. Gonna go right back to the drawing board with it. Okay, so let's set this one here. I reckon this looks so good out of the On Safari. I didn't realise, like when Tanya sent me the picture of this, that this was such a bit of an undertaking. It wasn't until today I started counting up how much cardstock I might need that I sort of went, ooh, that's a little bit of a... What do we got left? Oh dear, a mess. That's all we've got. Down to the size that we've got yet? No. We need another piece of paper 4. And we're going to get a piece of white linen.
White linen embossed or just
white linen cardstock. I'm going to use the smooth side.
So it's the true creation pointless.
Yeah. So from paper 4, we're going to cut a piece that's 4 1/4 inches. By 4 1/4 inches. And from white, we're going to cut a piece that's 4 by 4. This is really going to be the first of our journey. I cut the piece that's 4 by 4.
Did you say 4 by 4 inches?
Yep, 4 inches by 4 inches out of
This
white.
one?
Sorry? This one, yep. This is a journaling block. Yes, I know it's not what you want to hear. Let's cut the middle out of the 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 of blue timber from paper number 4. So far, what have you got on the kit, Naomi?
1 minute. Snow, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got 4 pieces of Buffalo Craft.
Yep.
225 GSM. 3 pieces of Islands Paper 4.
Yep.
1 piece of Islands Paper 6. 1 Happy Birthday Dolphins, full set. 2 pieces of Islands Paper 4 and 1 piece of Couture Creations Whiteland.
Islands paper 1, you mean?
Yeah, paper 1, 2 pieces and 1 piece of Couture Creations
Yep.
Whiteland.
So I've only stuck a little bit in the middle, and I'm using the smooth side. So this is a smooth side, so it's easier to write on. Because you want to pull this up to put your pop your journaling on. And when you get to the end, you might stick, like, after you've put your journaling on, stick a little dolphin there. Okay. So we've got 6 photos so far. Rightio. Right. So this page is 4. So we need to cut 2 that are 3 3/4 inches by 3 3/4 inches. Oh, and let's cut to 3 1/2 inch by 3 1/2 inch photos. Cut the middle out of these 2 pieces that are 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 from paper 1. Geez, that's a bit crooked. How am I going to reuse that later? I think we're almost at the point where we're going to start using the middles. Start using our scraps. Oh, wrong bit. And I think we may not go below like a 3-inch photo. Or maybe we'll do a 2.5. We might go to the 2.5 hour mark now. I can see the home stretch and I'm thinking, oh geez, I could probably get it all done by 9 o'clock. Geez, that's late. Sorry. Today's up. Might get sway on this one. So look at the timber and decide which way you like it looking best. Fake 3-inch by 3-inch photo on here. And then this one flips up. And we're working on this one down here. Okay, we're at this point here now. Are we going to put a photo here? Or journaling here? I think we put the journaling here and a photograph here. Look at that. Fits. Look at that. So let's consolidate for a moment. Let's just do a little bit of a kind of tidy up. Let's get rid of this big piece. Let's keep this piece apart. Okay, let's get all our bits together. Let's get rid of this big piece. And this big piece. This pair of scissors. We've got all these bits here. I'm going to sift through them. And we're going to find the biggest pieces. So, from our pile of leftovers, we've got these 2 biggish pieces. Right, so let's use this one. It's going to fit on our front piece here. So this piece here is a 3.5. So we need to cut a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 from this salvaged piece. Yeah, I'll pay 1. So it's the middle out of one of those bits from earlier.
3.5. Is that?
So we're going to cut a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And that means we'll get a 3-inch by 3-inch photo. And then we've got this nice piece here of the coral. So let's neaten that up and cut a 3 1/4. Oh, do we want coral? Yeah, by 3 1/4. You know what? I'm going to put the gel in there. So let's stick those 2 on. So this was a 3 by 3 photo. Lost the pen. My brass sharpener's gone walkabout too, so.
Oh, Karen said no, not the coral.
What? Don't use it, or?
Yeah, they might prefer the wood side because you use wood on wood.
I know, but I was just liking the coral. I don't know. Let me not stick it.
Deborah says the 3 timbers are working very well.
So you don't want the coral? No one wants the coral, do they?
She also said that the cross is a very good example of how hacking the metals out of the projects can be helpful.
Yeah, really helpful because we're alleviating the weight. We're saving on waste. We're probably going to save several sheets of paper just by taking the metals out. Okay, so I don't think anyone wants the coral, do they? Doesn't kind of work anymore, does it? Now that I've changed tack. Okay. So let's cut a 3-inch square of our white. We're going to put journaling in there now. There you go. That's your punishment. You're going to have to journal in your book. Cut the middle out of that 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 that was coral and is now timber. Don't look at the back, Alicia.
Guys, like it doesn't worry me. So D said it doesn't worry me. Chloe said I'm loving this book. It's a great idea. Might add this into my Christmas gift ideas. Diane G said the coral matches the large page behind. Oh, it does, doesn't it?
It's okay. Too late now.
Each to their own.
It does simplify it. It does simplify the design by leaving it. Yeah, but we have got the water there. Have the water anywhere else? We're going to have the water down on our little pages. Look at that. We've got some water. Okay. We're going to fit. Oh. Let's put the water down on these 2 little ones. Okay. So next, this one is a 3-inch. So maybe we put let's get this. And let's cut a 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 from the water. For this one.
Yeah. Is that only one piece?
Mm-hmm. And then while we're at it, we're going to cut a 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 from water. Oh, look, we've got a bit here. So we want a 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. And we're just scrounging through the scraps here. My iPad went flat. Whoopsie. I didn't even notice. Sorry, I'm relying on my scribe for all my comments. See, that's how observant I was. I didn't even know my iPad went flat. So this piece of timber is going to go, this piece of water is going to go right there. Okay, we've got journaling there and a bit of water here. Or do we put the bit of water on the inside? No, I'm going to put it on the front here. And then on that bit of water, just going to have a nice, calm, peaceful place. That's not stuck very well. You're going to stick yours better than me. Right, so we're going to stick our flowers on flat. Wakey, wakey, iPad. Oh, that's a bit much glue. You can't go over the border at the bottom. And then we're going to stick this little guy. There. Oh, the battery's low. Yep. So I'm going to stick this bit down. So this was the bit that was 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Oh, let's not stick him with foam. He could come out in a mini album on foam. He could get picked out in a moment's notice. Like Naomi said earlier, not my first rodeo. Not my first mini book attended, possibly for a child. There, like you swing down to it. And I think this would need like some bits of bling or sequins, some little sequins or beads here and there in the book. Definitely would. Okay. So let's look at our scraps we've got here. That bit there. So this piece. So all you need to do is measure it. So it's a 3-inch square. So I need a 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 inch piece. Oh, sorry?
We're using paper one?
Yep, from paper one. A 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then I think I can fit a 2 1/2 by 2 1/2 photo. I know I said 3 would be the smallest, but you know. cut the middle out of this. We're going to go till 9 Queensland time. Sorry. I'm going to do just under half an hour more and see if we can get the whole thing completely decorated. Oh yeah. We've got enough scraps. We're going to reverse up in a minute. We're going to go backwards for a little tiny bit. Just going to fold this up. Oh, I forgot a page. Oh, dearie me. I forgot a page. I did too. I actually forgot a page. What the hey am I putting on there? Because that does not fit.
Could you do like 2 triangles joining? And then put a piece of white over it?
What have we got left? Okay, so from our white cardstock, we're going to cut, and this brings the white in, so it makes this white in here and in here make a bit more sense, that it wasn't like, oh, look at that, they added a bit of dodgy white. So let's go a 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 of white. And then we've got this piece of paper 1, and we want a 4 1/2 by 4 1/2. And then on top of that, this is going to be our core feature photo of the whole project. I'm going to do a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 photo, and this is going to be our superstar photo. So we're going to 4 1/4 and 4 1/4. Sorry, crooked. That's our superstar photo because it's double matted. Oh, it's down more blue. While we're here, so that's going to go on there. That's from, we haven't used much of the white timber. Let's do a 4, let's do a 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 of paper 4. We're going to put that on the back cover. I like to do that because it gives it a bit of strength. And then from that, I'm going to cut a piece. Oh, I cut it the wrong way. I want a piece that's like, say about 3/8 of an inch wide. So it's halfway between 1/2 an inch and 1/4 of an inch.
And how much more do you want that as well?
5 1/4. Would be better if it had matched, but should be right. Look, it's blue. It's sea colour. I'm going to put the sea colour on. You could do whichever colour you wanted.
That was totally planned.
No, it wasn't. It was just, there was no planning in that. I would like a little bit more of paper 6, but I've got find it. I'm sure I've got some somewhere here in my pile of bits and bobs. I need more paper 6. If you're in here, I want more paper 6, please. I know I cut the middle out of... No, I didn't cut the middle out of that one or that one. Or that one. So I've used it. I've used it 3 times. I've got a square of it somewhere. We best we be finding that because we need a bit more of that in here. Nope. That way looks best. I should really burnish that, but we don't have time for that. I'm going to glue this on. So I'm going to put a line of glue and then I'm going to spread it out so it's nice and even. And the glue is going to help it stick and not curl off. I'm not a fan of glue. There we go. Nicely finished. Okay. So these 3 bits go on there. I'm going to be a bit of a mad woman possessed here. I'm looking for my piece of paper number 6. I'm sure I should have a piece of paper 6, shouldn't I? Because I've used it there, there, and there. 3 spots. Got a lot of paper left. Oh, there it is. We need that. Okay, let's cut the middle out of this piece of white that was 4 3/4 by 4 3/4 inches. And that's gone to sleep again. Thank you, Marie. I just looked up. Finally, sorry. And the middle out of our 4.5 by 4.5 piece of paper 1. It is nice sometimes, and don't cut the middle lady photo. It is nice sometimes to double mat your super special first photo that everyone sees. And this was a 4 1/4 inch by 4 1/4 inch fakey photo. And I am showing the smooth side of the white linen cardstock because that's what I showed earlier for the journaling to go on. So a little bit particular sometimes about these things, which is probably silly, but it's just me and that's how I do things. Rightio. Probably would have been better sticking to this one before it was, you know, so far along. That way out? Or that way out? Maybe that way. Oh, I could have made the spine bigger because my book is quite rotund. Okay, let's quickly do our clippings. So this one was 3.5 inches by 5 inches. So let's do a 4 3/4 by 3 1/4. And let's put a photo on there that's like
4 3/4 by 5 if you're producing.
4 3/4 by 3 1/4. And then let's put a 4.5 inch by 3 inch photo. And then on the back of that, let's cut a 3 1/4 by 4 3/4 inch piece of paper 4. And we're not going to cut the middle out of the blue timber piece. It's going to go on one side. Actually, it's going to go on the brownie side, which is going to face out to the front of the book. And then we're going to cut the middle out of this piece that was from paper 1 that was 4 3/4 by 3 1/4. I think the problem here was that we had this open to do the flipper and didn't come back to that. Oh, we're getting there. We're nearly finished. We're on the home stretch. It's just starting to get really hot here. Yeah. It's 8:45 at night and it is getting hotter. So this was a 4.5 inch by 3 inch. So I always do the width first. And when I measure our title cuts and picture cuts, I always do the width first. Got to have a decent piece, otherwise they fall off in transit when I go to photograph it. So then when we put this in here, see, it looks nice there, but here it shows you there's a photo. So it looks like just a tab on the front. Looks pretty cool. The front probably needs a lot more decoration. And then when you get in here, oh, look at that. That's cool. So you could actually put a little card on here, like with a little bit of your white, and mat it on something, and have the date and who it's to. We might make that in the middle of a minute if we get time. So let's do this other one. So it is, so remember this card was from scraps. They were that width, so it's 3 inches by 4.5 inches. So let's get the wooden stuff from paper 1. So let's do a 4 1/4 inch by 2 3/4 inch piece. And let's do a 4 inch by 2.5 inch photo.
So 4 1/4 by 3 1/4 for paper 1.
No, Quentin. It is 4 1/4 by 2 3/4. And then the photo is 4 by 2.5. I'm going to write that on now. Sorry, I called you Quentin.
You better be.
Your dad actually misses things, not because he's multi-touch. She is actually peeling product and packaging product while she's scribing. So, Naomi John is not sitting idle, honestly. With the surname of Redshaw, sitting idle is just not something that's done. Okay, so we're going to go on the yellowy side, remember? Because it's on the inside, and then the browning side's on the outside. And I think this time, let's put the blue up the top like we did last time. And let's do on the other side. Let's do a piece of paper 6.
Oh, Debbie Higgs is gone. And so
Oh, sorry.
Brown.
No.
I'll look at it tomorrow.
Yeah. I think it's one that you'll be able to come back to and reference. So let's cut a piece that is 2 3/4 inches by 4 1/4 inches. And we're going to use paper 6, the piece of the white wood. I'm going to bring it back in again. Sorry?
You're missing.
Yeah, I did find that piece. It's a bit odd with that. So on the inside, this one goes in here with this flippy thing. It's our pocket. You can see it's a photo, but on the outside, it just looks like a little tab, and it's smaller than the front one, but that's okay. We can handle that. We can just pull it out. It'll be the same. Okay, so let's look at our book. So I'm going to say something here. So you would do a little, a little block here and mat it in, say, the water or something. Let's do that. So we've got a little piece here, and it's going to end up being, Naomi John will be back in a second.
Oh, okay, so I have paper 4.
No, we've got white here, and we're cutting a little piece that's like 1 1/4 by 2 inches. And then we've got a little bit of water here, and we're going to cut a 1.5 by 2 1/4 inches. We should do 8s, but I promise no 8s. How's that look? I'm really sorry, Tanya. I've got to change that one. That last little measurement is going to be we're going to take 1/8 off 2 sides of it. So it's going to be 1 3/8. So halfway between 1 1/4 and 1 1/2. And it's going to be 2 1/8. So halfway between 2 and 2 1/4. Sorry. You can do the quarters, but I need to do the 8s. Sorry. I'm not cutting the middle out of that. I'm going to keep the smooth side of the white up.
Oh, I'm getting there with the kit. Oh, Karen's thinking about a baby book.
Oh, it'd be great for a baby book.
So that's definitely a rewatch.
Oh, see? Made a huge difference to the cover, didn't it? Okay, so let's have a look at our book. So we got our cover. That opens up there. Comes out there, and it's a photo. This one flips to the left. So that's 3 photos, 4 photos, 5 photos, 6, 7 photos, a big block of journaling, 8 photos, 9, 10 photos, 11, 12 photos, more journaling, and a nice calm place. How many photos was I up to? Oh, crud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 photos. Did I count this one? Yeah, 13 photos. Look at that. And we just need to do in here. So let's cut from our paper 6. Let's cut a 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 inch square. And here. Do we put a 14th photo? I think we need 14 photos.
Is this photo also going to be 2 1/4?
Yeah. So we need 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 photo. I can't have 13 photos. I'm really sorry.
Smells like
It's Milton's lucky number. And do you know what we're going to do on this piece of white timber? Nothing. Just nothing at all. Maybe. Maybe we might put a flower on it. And see, we didn't mat that photo. It's getting a little bit too small to be matted.
You're not thinking about adding any other paper in?
No, I don't think I am. I'm going to stick some flowers on that. We're going to come back through and stick on all our embellishments.
Get in.
She wants you to come out and play.
No, I'm not playing. In. Now.
She wants Naomi to come out and hunt bugs with her.
1,
I don't know about that.
2. Oh my god, it worked. That's never worked before. Right, so you're not thinking about adding anything else? Excellent.
So let's run through what we've got.
4 sheets of Buffalo Craft, 2 25 Gs. 1 sheet of paper 6, 2 sheets of paper 1, 3 sheets of paper 4, 1 of Snow White, and 1 of the birthday dolphins.
Yeah.
So I kept tonight all together before we add the discount. It's 1935. So
Oh, just wait. Yes, that's correct.
Yes. So tonight's kit's going to be $19.15.
How much?
$19.15. Is that okay? Or would you like to go down to $19?
Oh, let's go $18.95.
$18.95. Okay.
Bargain. That's not bad to make a book.
It uses literally how many pieces of paper?
A lot.
I mean, no, how many photos? 14.
14 photos.
Oh, Deborah's gone to bed.
Night, everyone that's leaving. If you're watching this later and you've got questions, you can always message us. Or leave a comment on YouTube. I'll put this beautiful.
Her birthday's the 13th.
What's that?
Her birthday's the 13th.
Who's that?
Karen Hunt.
Do we put the flowers in the back? Just going to grab the white. Oh, a little bit of white. And let's cut like a 2-inch by 2.5-inch piece. And then from the water, let's cut a 2 1/8 inch piece by a 2 5/8. So it's halfway between 2.5 and 2 3/4.
Oh, I was just pulling the kit up. So Islands Paper 4 is 2 1/8 by 2 no, what's wrong?
2 1/8 by 2 5/8. And the white is 2 by 2.5. And this is just going to be a little message on the back. So on the back, I find that having things flat is much better on the back. Less likely to get caught and fall off. Voice of experience is kind of speaking there with some of my mini book mistakes and fancy cardy booky things mistakes. Yeah, the only thing with this stuff is it is a little the bottle's a bit hard to squeeze. So that's the back cover, the front cover. Oh, I'll slow down so you can take some screenshots. So the back cover, you take screenshots. Front cover. The inside. Probably take that down now.
Oh shoot! Yeah.
I don't usually try. I try not to put too much foofy stuff on these. Inside here. Oh, I can see glue. Don't you hate that? When you use a glossy glue. Oh, my pokey toys. Just want to peel the glue off. And then in here, and here, and here. Just got to be careful about the spiny bits.
Pam says that is amazing. Don B said absolutely amazing. Thank you. That was class. Marie says it looks beautiful, very, very beautiful.
It should have been up here. I think it actually goes the other way. I just wanted to use this one. Oh, here we go. We need one in here. It's down there now. Look at that. That's better. There we go. There's our book. Our cardy booky thing. Look, it's got like a bit of a spirally look on the middle, isn't it? There we are. Okay, so that's what we made. The kit is $18.95, and yeah. How many kits are available? A few. There'll be a lot.
Like 40.
Yep. Not that many actually, because the cardstock probably.
Yeah.
Because there's 4 sheets of craft cardstock in this. There we go. It's a beautiful spiral. It's meant to be a maze book. That's what it's called, but I think it's a spiral book. I think it's a spiral mini book. So there you are. And I made an absolute mess of my desk. Lucky I don't need it until... Well, so next week is Tuesday night. Because Tuesday morning, remember, is the shop's... Well, Tuesday is the shop's 20th birthday. 20 years since I opened Scrapbook Fantasies. So, yes, and I have owned it the whole way through. This is my middle child. Yeah, geez, I've got a little bit left. So, yes, don't forget Tuesday morning tea, cake at the shop. And we draw out the winners of the 20% off anything you want vouchers, as much or as little as you want. So you can have a shopping spree at 20% off, and you can buy anything you want. Now, I'm just thinking we might not activate those vouchers until after next weekend, because it might be a bit chaotic. We'll see. We're going to look at it.
We don't want to crash the system.
Yep. So there we go. I've got a bit to clean up. So that's what we made. We made a spiral book, spiral mini book, which is meant to be called a maze book. But ours is a spiral mini book, and it was a cardy booky thing. And you could have made the spine deeper, but I don't think it really needs it. I think it's pretty cool. So there we are. I have one left. I know. I know where to go. But I think you could put it on a photo. I think it needs to go there. No. It needs to go there. Beautiful. Perfect. Let's open it up. Perfect. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So thank you very much for coming along. Hello Diana, how are you? If you came along and thank you, Karen, said hello. I tried to say hello to everyone. If you left a lovely comment, thank you. If you asked a question and we missed your question, please just send us a message. There is a kit for this. There is a link up further somewhere in the comments. Naomi John's put up. The kit is only $18.95, and there's 14 photographs in this mini booky, spirally booky thing. And yeah, so if you're watching it later, thank you. If you watched it live, thank you. We love you all. Don't forget, on our Facebook page and YouTube channel tomorrow morning, which you're watching on either one of those right now, we will have our weekly roundup. We'll show you the book. I don't know what we've really got to show tomorrow morning. Actually, we've probably got we've had lots of stuff come in this week and lots going on. We might actually tease you with some of what's coming next weekend, because next weekend is when it's pretty exciting because Tuesday's our 20th birthday, and then and then we've got a weekend of festivities for the weekend after. It's pretty cool, actually. I love how it looks. Sorry. So thank you very much. Thank you, Dee and Marie and Bronnie and Kathy and Karen and Diana and everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you for persevering with me for just over 2.5 hours. Take care, stay safe, love yous all, and we will see you all tomorrow morning. And then tomorrow night for Naomi John's mixed media class right here. Oh no, in the Creative Family group and on Naomi John's YouTube channel. So if you're not in the Creative Family group, look it up. Go to our Facebook page, click on groups and look it up. So see you tomorrow. Yes, Pam, we will definitely see you tomorrow. Take care. Love yous all.